barren ground, I sprout to life. A sight of relief as my grandmother recites Kitogile. I've heard rumors that the women in my family can hear God when He whispers. My late grandmother said, "It sounds like the wind if it were ever to learn how to speak." The first time she heard him, she stopped, dead in her tracks. But she knew because her mother had told her the whispers will come to continue the tradition of name calling in my family. For 4 generations now, the women in my family have been naming their grandchildren. And it has always been girls. My grandmother said she heard whispers carried by the wind. I was told I came at a time where it had not rained for years. And because of this, our ground could not give us any food. The whispers carried by the wind to my grandmother's ears whispered a name, and that name was Kitogile. It can be loosely translated to mean the process of germination or pounding. There's a process in my home where the women prepare food for the whole family. It all starts at the field where the women collect the grains and then pound them until they become a soft powder that is then cooked and fed to the family. This name came at a time to mark a new beginning and to give my family hope and show them that their labor has now borne fruit. Remember, I mentioned that it also means germination. My grandmother said, I was born a seed, but not just any seed, but a seed with a telling prophecy. Just like any seed though, I'd have to first be buried and fight with every ground to let me go. This name, she said, will speak in my life for as long as I shall live. I found myself in situations in my life where I felt like I was buried, suffocating, couldn't breathe. I had to fight with whatever thing that represented the ground at that time to let me go. Sometimes the battle was draining. I felt like giving up, but this name will always come to my mind to remind me that whatever battle I am yet to face, I will always come out victorious. My grandmother said, a time is coming when I will have to name my very first grandchild, one that would have come from a womb that would have been in mine. When this time comes, I would know what to name her and what it will mean. I talked with my mother the other day. She said, even though I have not yet had a child, that she can't wait to name her. She knows without doubt that she will be a girl, and her name will come carried by the whispers of the wind to her ears. And this tradition of name calling in my family will continue.